prayers in the street light. And prayers in the street.
Just when I thought you couldn't take up any more space, Kayla.
Am I fat? Why didn't you tell me?
Sorry.
I feel sorry for you. Break up with her already.
I'll see you later.
Where were we? Too ketchupy. Too muppety. Too perfect.
It's a miracle. Kayla finally found a store that stocks her size.
Actually, a friend made it for me.
Your friend's a designer?
Lenore Miller. She's gonna be so big one day.
If Lenore Miller gets any bigger, she won't fit through the doorway.
Make all the fat jokes you want about me, Sylvie, but leave Lenore alone.
Trevor, you alright, son?
Against Karinchak, and that was a big time cross up and a strike, and credit to Bill Miller who stayed right there with it,
except that it hit right
against Karinchak. And
legends are made. This is how legends are made. How legends.
I found Mr. Bean.
I said right foot creep, ooh, walking with that ear. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't.
I found Mr. Bean.
I said right foot creep, ooh, walking with that ear. Look around, stay low, make sure they don't.
I found Mr. Bean.
I said right.
I found this.
Jingle bell, jingle bell.
Mom, something's really wrong with Sheldon.
We need a doctor.
In that moment, I was in too much pain to tell my father I told you so. But for years after, I reminded him constantly.
I feel terrible. What's I supposed to know is his gallbladder?
The doctor says it's rare in children.
He's always complaining about some health issue. It's usually nothing.
I know, George.
So, those pain meds should already be kicking in. Then my buddy Gary here is going to administer the gas, which will help you sleep. Once you're under, we'll make a little incision and snatch that guy right out of there.
Uh-oh.
Just relax and start counting backwards from 100.
Wait, Gary, where did you study anesthesia? Hard to port! Aye, aye, Captain Ahab. There she blows! Gallbladder, dead ahead!
Captain Ahab, are you hungry? Do you want a bowl of gruel?
Not now, Mom. I'm in pursuit of my inner demons.
Hey, she's a formidable organ.
Mascara rips it foul.
Up last.
So that's what leads to DeYoung being at second base, but they award him a. Mascara rips it foul.
Up last.
So that's what leads to DeYoung being at second base, but they award him a.
Beat that, Cuckoo.
Next, Cuckoo Castelli will perform a Dominican song on the tambora.
everyone. We're gonna try something a little bit different. We're all gonna dance merengue. Music, please. Anyone can dance merengue. It's only left, right. And then you add your hips. And hips, hips, hips. And put it together. Come on, everybody. You got it. That's it. That's it. Eso. Oops, forgot one hip move.
You made a wish? Yeah. What wish? A new mommy.
If you want another mommy, smile. Milo, I said if you want another mommy, smile. You want another mommy?
Why would you want a new mom? Smile if you want a new mom. You want a new mommy? Cute kid.
Daddy. That's not Daddy.
I know it is Daddy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's not me.
You made a wish?
Yeah.
What wish?
Why did you throw a brick?
These are 3 of the craziest bats in MLB history. And first, a player's craziest bat came from another universe. Gunnar Henderson's always been nerdy about the movie Star Wars. So just like the lightsabers characters would use, Gunnar turned his bat into one. It's half blue, half red. This thing's lit. But another player's craziest bat was inspired by a rapper. Brandon Marsh always walks up and is banging Lil Uzi Vert. That's his GOAT rapper.
Little Uzi Vert, the GOAT.
So we eventually repped Uzi with a custom bat. Not only does it have pink money symbols and looks like Uzi's album cover, it's got a pink diamond on the tip to match the one in Uzi's forehead. His head game is wild.
I have been gone for 3 years, but my granddaughters kept me frozen in a freezer, all for my pension checks. To avoid suspicion, they used my money to buy piles of groceries. They stacked the food over me to hide my body. One day, the Social Security office came to verify my condition. They had no choice but to move me out of the freezer. I was frozen solid with no time to thaw. Worse, the officer arrived early. My eldest granddaughter forced herself to open the door. A man stood outside. She stalled him. Inside, the other sisters scrambled to set up the scene. When the man walked in, he saw me sitting there playing cards with 2 granddaughters. He wanted to join. The eldest quickly pulled him into a room and began to charm him. They stayed outside the whole day. She thought the crisis was over. Then a wild dog suddenly rushed out. It startled the man, and he dragged her back home. The power cut out inside the house. She went to find candles. The man opened the freezer. planning to check the food. Panic hit her instantly. Luckily, it was packed with groceries. They got through it again. The next day, an old man arrived. He claimed to be my close friend. He said he had waited outside for 48 hours and had not seen me. He warned that if he did not see me by 5, he would call the police. He drove off in his broken car. The eldest returned inside and covered her face with thick putty. She transformed herself to look like me. At 5 sharp, the old man returned. She stayed calm and pushed him away after a tense exchange. Before she could relax, the doorbell rang again. She thought it was the old man. It was the tax officer. She slammed the door, wiped out the putty, and dressed up to deal with him. Days later, they decided keeping me in the freezer was too risky. They chose to move my body. They sped down the road. They forgot I was still in the van. They did not brake over speed bumps. The wheelchair rolled out of the vehicle and carried me all the way back home. The old man who secretly liked me saw everything and chased after me. Meanwhile, the sisters were stopped by the police.
Camden, look down. Camden, look down. Look down. Look down on your lap. Wake up. What's on your lap right now? Look on your lap. That big old box on your lap. What? And you have the
Prayers in the
Can we talk about how every rapper has their own signature emote? Can we talk about how every rapper has their own signature?
Swing at it. Swing at it.
Had a very good catch.
I swung. Swing at it.
Strike two.
Dude, you're terrible. Swing the bat.
Go back.
Damn. Yeah, maybe throw me a fucking strike before pitch.
Summer, what's your favorite song?
Eat-er.
Eat-er. What's that?
Alexa, play the song that goes eat-er.
The Box by Roddy Ricch.
What was your first concert that you attended?
Roddy Ricch.
If you laugh, you go to hell.
That is... Whoa! How about that?
Oh my gosh.
That is... Whoa! How about that?
Oh my gosh.
Why?
Can y'all please pretend I'm famous? I want to see what it's like.
Dude,
I know! I know that! Oh.
He's there!
What? God, bro.
Come on, baby! Dude,
I know! I know that! Oh.
he's there!
What?
Prayers in the
Tic-tac sahur. Nubini Pizzanini.